Trump is giving us $2,000 stimulus. Maybe he's all right after all. Y'all stay embarrassing us. I swear y'all find one way or another to embarrass us.
To see how my friends are all upset about this 2,000 stimulus check, I'm really mad as fuck at Trump. Because all I know is all the motherfucking stimuluses that was promised to me, I never fucking got. So why the fuck would I put my hope in the one that he said that I was supposed to get? $225.
I just saw a video. Actually, it was a stitch, and this black lady, and she says, Trump is giving us $2,000 stimulus. Maybe he's all right after all. Y'all stay embarrassing us. I swear y'all find one way or another to embarrass us. I tried to defend her in the comments because I just tried to say, y'all, she was just playing. She was just playing. I hope she was just playing. She wasn't playing. She is serious, very, very much serious. It takes $2,000 for her to forget racism. And then the thing about it is, people hungry because some people just now getting their SNAP benefits or still waiting on their SNAP benefits. So he can't pay food stamps, but you guys really think he gonna give y'all some cash? Y'all think that cash is coming?
Okay, so as you guys know, I'm not the most political person, so I really couldn't care less about Trump, Biden, any of those people. But in terms of the $2,000, do I really think that we're gonna get it? At this point, I don't know. Everything that's been happening, it's been all over the place. I don't think giving people $2,000 would be beneficial just based upon the inflation that we had the last time that we received stimulus checks. So I'm just curious to what the effects would be of us receiving $2,000, but it doesn't sound like it would be positive. You think?
I don't think it'd be positive either. As you just mentioned, the last time we received stimulus checks, it set off a series of events that led to things being overpriced right now. Or partly, anyways. It's not the whole story, but a big part of it was the printing of money.
Yeah.
That, caused inflation to raise. We don't want that. So all these people that are licking their chops at the thought of receiving $2,000 of free money don't realize that it's going to bite them in the ass on the back end anyways. So,
yeah, I mean, I think it's... Because think about, the last $1,000. Did it really change people's lives? No.
No, and, it's just the sad part about it. Well, is it sad? It's just what it is. It's the stimulus. It's supposed to stimulate the economy.
Yeah.
So people are spenders. They get the money and they spend it. Sometimes they spend it on things that are stupid. Like some people were taking their stimulus checks, calling them stimmies, and spending them on designer clothes. Oh my
But I mean, it just goes to show you how big of financial literacy this country is in. The fact that you think you have a lot of money if you receive $1,000 or $2,000.
I didn't want to say it, but see, when she first started talking, I thought she was going to take it a different direction, but she didn't.
Oh yeah.
So I thought she was going to try to say that people that are hungry for these checks are kind of like bottom feeder mentality, broke mindset, and it's embarrassing for that reason. That's not where she went with it. She was saying it's embarrassing because all it takes is $2,000 to make someone change their opinion.
Party. Yeah, political party.
And so she's saying that's what's embarrassing. I think it's both of us embarrassing if you ask me. Don't get me wrong. I understand that everyone has different financial situations. So I'm not laughing at someone being excited about receiving $2,000. That's real money.
Yeah.
I don't want to poo-poo that, So I guess I shouldn't laugh at that. It's just a matter of...
I understand what you're saying because it's not life-changing money, and it's one of those things that it's accomplishable. I think to me it's one of those things that if it's just not a lot of money to really change your life that you would really need. I would rather see people get more excited about other things that they could do that would potentially change their life. But I mean, $2,000, I don't know. I just don't feel like that's really good. In the whole scale of things, like we saw last time, there's evidence to prove this. Last time people received $1,000, they got a second $1,000, and it moved nothing except for inflation.
But see, you know what though? I'm happy because you're talking made me think through actually so I think the problem is mindset.
Yeah.
I think if you're looking at the $2,000 and going, oh, I can use this to go do some certification course.
Yeah.
That can potentially make me more money in the future.
Cool.
But if you're like, oh, I can use this $2,000 to go get some crab legs, then it's it's the mindset for me. So I think that's what it is.
Not mad at that.
To see how my friends are all upset about this 2,000 stimulus check, I'm really mad as fuck at Trump. Because all I know is all the motherfucking stimuluses that was promised to me, I never fucking got. So why the fuck would I put my hope in the one that he said that I was supposed to get? $225. And he taking the stamps away, the EBT, the food stamps, Why the fuck would I believe that he's giving me $2,000 stimulus check? Even trying to take Social Security away from seniors, and he's also trying to take disability. Like, what the fuck is going on? So wipe y'all tears, friends. Don't be upset. Just get on your A game and do what you need to do to get in that bag.
This is one of those videos I wish was AI, but it's actually reality.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
so,
man.
okay.
Oh, man.
I remember one time, I think the hardest I've laughed in the last few years, it's been a long time at this point, so it's a long time ago, maybe 5 years ago. You ever heard of the comedian Earthquake?
Yeah.
He could say anything. He could say the alphabet and it'd
Yeah.
be funny. Just because how he says things.
Yeah.
She was making me laugh just because she was so animated. She was out of breath. But anyway, it's totally random. What are your thoughts?
I mean, she definitely said a lot. Didn't seem like she was too happy at all. She was happy at all, you know? Yeah, I mean, listen, I really do feel bad for people. Because it's not like, I don't like getting on here and acting like, oh, I'm on a high horse, you know, who needs EBT? Like, there are people that are really hurting that really do need all these things, in which $2,000 would help out at the moment. But, I mean, I'm not mad at her reaction, though. I think it's good to keep it realistic. Like, I think not getting yourself too worked up, because let's be honest, the way the government's been going, it's been going up and down. And like I said, I'm not trying to get too political with everything that's been happening, the Democrats, Republicans, whatever. But I mean, I think that's a positive mind state to have. Like, don't be like so reliant on the $2,000, think you're really gonna get it, and then put yourself in that hole. Because that's what a lot of people do. They're expecting, a lot of people do this with their paycheck. They're expecting that. A lot of people spend their money before they even get it. Like, there's this thing called daily pay, which I feel like the devil created it because it's really like people taking a piece of their paycheck and then they're getting taxed on it before it's even payday. So some of these people are spending their check before they even get it. So I mean, just that whole like I don't know, it just kind of bugs me. It really bugs me. I think a lot of people, because that they don't really know you know, they don't really have a whole lot of financial literacy, they just let these people just take advantage of them, and then just like they fall for stuff like this, like, oh, let me get $1,000, and then 2 years later you got high inflation. You know, let me just do this, and then like I just don't think people are fully aware of repercussions, and then that's why they get so excited over things like this.
It's funny because you brought it back once again. Because listen, sometimes I'm watching these videos, and my mind goes off on like a tangent or like a different lane. But you brought it back to what she was talking about, which is, because I was first laughing at her because I was like, okay, she's mad she didn't receive the first 2 stimulus checks, and she may be.
Yeah.
But really, her overall message was, don't worry about it. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, don't wait on it.
Don't wait around. Don't wait up. Yeah, like
Yeah.
do what you got to do to get your own money. And if it comes, cool, it comes. If it doesn't, you're good. Which I can't be mad at that perspective. Overall, I can't be
No,
mad.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I like it. That's why I was saying I like it, because I think too many people are too reliant on it.
Yeah.
And that's the whole. And like I said, I'm not trying to get on people who are EBT and are in a difficult financial situation. But that is the problem when you rely too heavily on the government, is that they have the power to just take it away.
Yeah.
Or when something goes wrong, because that's why there are certain people that I know. Like I said, I've known certain family members too. But not trying to take shots at them. But like the thing about when you get on like welfare and stuff like that is that you're kind of punished for making more money. So it's like essentially they keep you're kept at a level to just maintain the bare minimum. So then you end up having to live a life that's like lackluster just to remain at that level.
Yeah, because there's only 2 choices. Because you don't want to. The worst place to be is just above the poverty line, or just above the point where you don't qualify for those benefits.
Yeah.
But you're still not making enough to really afford life.
So pretty much middle class.
But yeah,
Middle
whatever
class.
that is anymore, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's almost gone.
So exactly. So those folks who purposely don't try harder to make more money, I still don't agree with the mindset. I'll be honest with you. That's just me. I can understand it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the thinking behind it. It's the same thinking behind. Okay, well, I have this much money for SNAP benefits. I can get food.
Yeah.
I get this much to cover 70% of my rent under Section 8. You know, you name the different benefit. And so they're like, okay, well, I could go and get this job where I make maybe an extra $10,000, $20,000 a year, and I'd be just scraping by and struggling to feed my family, or I can stay where I'm at right now and have the government pay for most of my stuff. I don't want that for myself.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I can put myself in the mind of someone like that and be like, I kind of see where the thinking is coming from.
Yeah, because you know, at the end of the day, it's like once you, because I can understand, it's kind of like what they said that people who were like in slavery have that kind of mindset. Like, they were in slavery, and then once they got free, they're like, okay, well, what do I do now? Before, I went home, even though I was on the slave plantation, I had everything that I needed. Now I get off, like, it's scary. Like, I have freedom, but at the end of the day, it's scary. I got to figure it out. And most people just don't want to go through the tunnel is what it is. When you go through the tunnel, you can't see what's in the direction. There's no map. You don't know where you're going. So just
that's a good one. Where'd you get that from? I'm not giving you credit for that one.
Myself.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. That's a good
I've been
analogy.
reading a lot. That's why I want to give credit.
That's what happens when you get out of slavery. You start to read. You start to come up with cool analogy.
Well,
That's
you.
That's a cool analogy. If you want to bring it to like modern times, that's the same with prison, right?
Yeah.
These people that are institutionalized, they get out and they can't make it, so they commit a crime to go back because they got 3 hots in the cot.
Well, that's because prisoners are extra cooked. If we're being real, because let's just be real. Because
slaves weren't.
I mean, listen, they had a hard time, but that sounds crazy. Let me rephrase that. This is what I want to say. That sounds super crazy. Of course, that sounds super crazy, guys. But my main thing about prison that's a little bit different is that, like, prison's like nobody wants to hire you. Like, how many people can really get a decent? Well, I mean a decent job. I mean, like, you're at least making $50K when you're getting out.
Yeah, it's hard. I get you.
You're not, and if you're making under 50, especially now, people making 50K are struggling. Mm-hmm. You making barely 50K? I mean, barely 50K?
Yeah.
And when you're getting out of prison and stuff, like, I knew that because, listen, when I was in high school, I used to work at Burger King, right? There was a lot of people that would actually come from jail. They would actually, like, go back to jail after they were done with Burger King.
Oh, like work release?
Yeah, work release. Yeah. And I'm 14 making the same money as somebody who was like 25 and 30 years old.
Yeah, but they were incarcerated at the time, so.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
I get your point.
That's all.
I get your point.
Like, even when he got out, I mean, he ended up doing. I'm pretty sure he ended up going back. He's a cool guy though.
Okay. No, I'm sure he is. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah.
All right, but anyway, guys. So ultimately, I'm gonna say that the $2,000, I do think it's a bad idea. Just economy-wise, I think it's a bad idea, and I think just not to get excited over something that you might not get. So we're gonna say good idea, bad idea.
Yeah, I'm not for any more stimulus checks. I think the downside is greater than the upside.
Yeah.
So I think there's other ways. There's other things that need to be fixed. It's almost like a Band-Aid. Stimulus check is like a quick Band-Aid that your cut is still there when you take it off.
Yeah.
Nah, we got to fix the cut. We don't need to cover it.
Because I do remember someone saying that apparently this is like the dividend from
tariffs. That's right. I forgot. I was wanting to touch on that, but yeah.
So apparently that's the dividend from tariff. I just remember that too.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's true, I mean, I have no idea. Like, I legitimately have no idea.
No.
So I don't know.
No. And I'm no economist, and I don't even need to check this. I'll check it after. Y'all can fact check me if you want, but I'm quite sure that we're in so much debt right now that we should probably take that money and instead of sending stimulus checks, pay the debt down. That's what I'm going to say. Why are you going to send me a stimulus check when you're already in billions of dollars of debt? No, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know the thing behind it, to be completely honest with you. I don't know how that's happening. I don't know if maybe that's part of the tariff. I don't know what's happening.
It's marketing to make people calm down about these tariffs. That's what it is. You don't feel so bad about the tariffs if you're getting money from it. Anyway, that's what I think. But anyway, bad decision. No stimulus checks. Go work. And,
go work. Court order.
I said go work. Go to work.
All right, decision makers, if you think the stimulus is a good idea, leave a like, leave a comment. If you think it's a terrible idea and it's going to rise inflation, leave a comment, leave a like. All right, decision makers, go get your money.